Hello, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Cold.
And I am James. We are here to talk to you about the rhinovirus in the enterovirus genus, otherwise known as the common cold.
The cold virus can be caused by over 200 different types of viruses. The most common and best confirmed cause of the common cold is the rhinovirus. There are around 110 different strands of the rhinovirus. The average adult gets 2 to 4 colds a year because of this.
Don't move south in order to evade the cold. One of the most common beliefs is that you are more likely to get the cold in colder weather. However, the temperature outside has very little to do with getting the cold. The cold virus is present all year round, all around the world.
Whether or not someone has already gotten a cold, there's almost nothing to make them less likely to get it. Around 1985, Michael Rossmann viewed the first topographical map of a rhinovirus. He created virus crystals and placed them around the rhinovirus by using X-rays. The crystals reflected onto the sheets of paper as dots. These dots became the first ever map of a virus. Rossmann discovered the shell of the rhinovirus was made up of 4 different proteins that formed depressions and mountains.
These depressions and mountains change in every generation of the virus. This results in the body not being able to recognize the cold cells. The common cold is nicknamed the perfect pathogen. There is, and will probably never be, a cold vaccine. In order to become immune to the common cold, someone would need to be exposed to over 200 different cold viruses.
The common cold enters through the nasal cavity. If the virus does not get caught by mucus or the macrophage, the cold virus binds to the cell in the nose. The virus enters the cell and completes the lytic cycle. RNA is transferred into DNA and causes the host cell to replicate more of the common cold virus. After it uses the cell to reproduce copies of itself, it then kills the host cell.
If you were to come down with the cold virus, you can expect to have these symptoms: runny nose, watery eyes, congestion or sinus pressure, sneezing, wet coughing, redness of throat, post-nasal drip, fever, chest discomfort, headache, and fatigue.
If you want to prevent the transmission of the cold virus, make sure you wash your hands regularly. And if you have it, cover your coughs as much as possible.
Children are more at risk for colds. Because colds are very contagious, they can spread easily through daycares and schools quickly, especially when young children like to put things in their mouths and touch everything they see. This leads to young children having, on average, 8 colds a year, while adults get 2 to 4 colds a year.
There is no sure way to prevent the common cold virus. Washing your hands and staying clean will make you less likely to get a cold, but that doesn't mean you are not going to get colds. A herb called Enchinacea, located inside coneflower plants, is known to reduce the length of the common cold. However, it is unproven that Enchinacea treats the common cold or lessens the symptoms.
The cold is one of the least fatal viruses. Adults get on average 2 to 4 colds a year. With nearly 200 strands of the cold virus, it is impossible for your body to become immune to it. It kills nearly 0.0047% of people in the US. The odds of any American dying from a cold are 1 to 212,600. You are nearly 70 times as more likely to be struck by lightning in your lifetime.
That's not to say every virus that causes the common cold can only cause a cold. Many cold viruses are capable of causing more dangerous infections like pneumonia, bronchitis, and other upper respiratory infections.
The rhinovirus and coronavirus are retroviruses from the genus Picornaviridae. This means that the common cold virus belongs to the same family of viruses as the poliovirus. The virus is a circular-shaped virus.
For further information, visit the following websites.